Matt and I would have discussions about our life when we were young, what we were doing, and as a young teenager, I would be, brushing out, curling my hair to go to dances, and Matt told me he was working with the Young Republicans. And I was like, wow, all those years ago. I said, I never knew a guy that was in the Young Republicans Club. So it was kind of funny. But it just makes me laugh that all these years later, hey, Matt's still in it. He's got the passion for it, and I always say, if you don't have passion for what you're doing, you'll never be able to stand the test of time. So all the way back, a long time back, Matt was running the race, doing what he believed was right. Well, the night before we got married, Matt was acting really odd. We were having rehearsal, and he seemed to be a little bit, I don't know, worrisome about something, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Well, it turned out that the band that I decided we needed for our wedding wasn't going to show up. And I almost died. I was like, my type A personality again. The band's not coming. It's the night before. Oh my gosh, it could be the worst thing I could have ever heard. But little did I know, in the next couple of hours, Matt and his brother put together a wonderful band. He never gave up. He pressed on, got it done, and that's what he'll do to this day. We ended up having a band unlike anything I would have ever chosen, but it was a wonderful band. Glenn Miller, wonderful men. It was great. So I know he'll get things done. If things don't work out, he'll press on until it's taken care of. I had a type A personality, so I was used to making sure everything was in order. And we had dinner one night, and this was the beginning of many dinners, that after we got done, there was dishes all over, and the table was a mess because we had some great conversations. And he just decided we were going to go to the movies. And I freaked out. I was like, I can't go to the movies. I can't go to the movies. I have to get these dishes done, and then we'll go to the movies. And he stood up and said, no, we're going now. I'll take care of the dishes, and they will be done in record order. You don't have to worry about it. And to this day, he still does the dishes. So I can go to bed knowing that Matt is going to clean up the mess. And I feel like that's what he's going to do in Washington, clean up the mess. At our wedding ceremony, Matt washed my feet. I don't like to be the center of attention. I kind of like to be in the background. Well, here I was on the altar of the church with my husband-to-be getting on his knees with water and a towel. And for a second, I was like, oh my gosh, I was thinking, do I have on nylons? Or what is this going to be like? Is my foot going to go back into the shoe? And all this crazy things. But all of that aside, after I got through it, I know Matt didn't realize that 14 years later, he would really have to wash my feet because I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And his first wife had already passed away from cancer, and it was a hard time. But Matt was always there. He took me doctors. He canceled his appointments. He rearranged his schedule. Anything I needed, he was there. And I know I can count on him, and he will always be there, as he will for you. He'll always be there. He listens, he responds, he does what is needed, no matter how difficult or whatever it needs to be. He gets it done. He gets it done. Matt was always talking about politics, and it was kind of unusual for me. But I listened as well as he listened to me. Actually, when I talked and we were in the car, he would turn down the radio while I talked. And I always thought, oh, that's so cute, because he listened, and he still listens. And I was always talking about the Lord, because I love the Lord, and he's done some miraculous things in my life. So I told Matt, if he read the Bible for a month, I would listen to Rush for a month. My end of the bargain didn't work out very well. But Matt is still reading the Bible to this day, and he is a man of God, and he is a man of his word. And to me, that's the most important thing. I know, like, when the Lord says in the Bible, let your yes be yes and your no be no, you'll know you're getting from that. Because what he says is what you'll get. All in all, I would ask that you vote for my husband, Matt Lynch, on the 15th. Because he's a man of his word, he's a man of God, and he's a man who loves his country, and he will do everything he can for his voters and the people who stand behind him. They're wonderful people, and we couldn't do it without any of them. So God bless you all.